The Malmedy Massacre, December 17, 1944. The snow-covered fields of Belgium were silent except for the rumble of distant artillery. It was the height of the Battle of the Bulge, Hitler's desperate final offensive to turn the tide of World War II. American soldiers from Battery B of the 285th Field Artillery Observation Battalion were retreating from the front lines near the small town of Malmedy when fate caught up with them. As they rolled into the crossroads near the village of Bulge, a column of German tanks and vehicles appeared, part of SS Lieutenant Colonel Joachim Piper's feared Kampfgruppe Piper. The Americans, heavily outgunned, had no choice but to surrender. They dropped their weapons and were herded into an open field under the cold winter sun. At first, the scene seemed routine, prisoners waiting to be processed. But then, without warning, German machine guns opened fire. Bullets tore through the crowd. Men fell where they stood, some instantly killed, others writhing in the snow. Panic erupted. Those still alive ran in every direction, only to be hunted down by gunfire or executed at close range. When the SS troops finally moved on, the field was littered with bodies. 84 American soldiers lay dead in the snow. Hours later, a few survivors, covered in blood and frostbite, crawled away and reached Allied lines, telling the horrifying story of what had happened. Word of the massacre spread quickly, igniting outrage across the Allied front. Soldiers vowed to fight harder, to push the enemy back with renewed fury. For the Germans, the Malmedy Massacre would become a symbol of their cruelty. For the Americans, a rallying cry for justice. After the war, Joachim Piper and his men were tried for war crimes. Some were sentenced to death, others to prison, though many sentences were later reduced. But the stain of that day never faded. In the snow-covered field near Malmedy, a memorial now stands, a quiet reminder of the 84 men who were betrayed and murdered. Their sacrifice forever etched into the cold heart of history. The Malmedy Massacre, a moment of horror that showed the true cost of war, and the courage of those who refused to let the truth be buried beneath the snow.